What is up, gang? Gonna have a different kind of unboxing video today. I got a package in the mail. Come on, Dingo. And I'm gonna walk out. Let's see if we can see it. At the end of that spillway platform, there's a point across the lake over there, that little cove. That's where we're gonna walk to. So we'll go over there. I know there's a picnic table in the woods over there, so that's where we're headed to. Me, you guys, gals, and beyond, the binaries, and the Dingo, we will all go over there and we'll unbox a new item that I've got in the mail today and talk over a couple other things. We'll talk about what I'm carrying with me, what my minimal items that I carry on like a day hike, let's call it. Just a short hike scenario. Like a dog walking hike, probably maybe a mile and a half. A little loop will do. But I'm not going to film all of it. I'm basically going to cut us off here very shortly. Yeah, that used to be when I was a kid. We used to run and jump off of that. And like down at the bottom of it is where it sucks all the water in. And then it fucking shoots it out over on this side sometimes. Yeah, so here we are. We made it across the dam over to this little cove that I was pointing at. And then there's a little trail over here that goes into the woods. And we'll walk along that until we find that picnic table I was talking about. Here, some beaver activity. Yeah, there's always been beavers around here. See some more there. Actually got some of the scraps laying around the bottom there. Building a dam somewhere. You ain't Dingo. Good smells, good sniffs. Come on. Let's go, kiddo. To the picnic table in the woods. There it is, the old rusty girl over there. And here it is. And of course, people fucking leave shit all over the fucking ground here. I'm gonna have to pick this up and take it. But yeah. Nice lake view. Good place to do a unboxing video, I think. So I'll see you in a minute. What's happening, gang? I'm at the lake. We will go over what I have tied around my waist. Oops, I undid my EDC pouch. Go over what I got tied around my waist here in a minute. This is my the thing I like to just throw on and so I can take with me as just a unit. And I got the knife I got the unboxing video for yesterday, you may have seen. I got it with me, and we will use it to unbox this. Got a nice lake view behind me. Let's see what we can do here. No, that's all we can get. So, some decent packaging here. I bought this from a secondhand site called Mercari. If you're not familiar with it and you're into any sort of thrifty spending, I would advise checking it out. We've got a package that says Holtzman's with a Z and a little gorilla face on it. And let's get the tape undone here. And here is what we've got. I guess this was supposed to be in this section, huh? And if you don't know, this is a new fire rod, and this is a heavy duty one. And I'm really pumped about it because I saw the dimensions. What they said it was a 1/2 inch around and 6 inches long, and I am pumped because it is. And it's like you could defend yourself with this thing. Like, here it is in comparison to those. Well, that doesn't really give you any. Yeah, bad comparison, guys. Don't worry about that. Disregard. Anyway, this is the Holtzman's Fire Steel that I got, a ferro rod rather. And yeah, I'm pretty pumped about it. It's pretty big. Let's see. Get some of this paint wore off. Oh yeah, nice. Let's see if I can. Sweet. So yeah, works nice. The little knife throws nice sparks. And yeah, I'm pretty pumped about that. So, and I guess this little Holtzman's, that's a sticker. So I'm probably just going to take that off because that will impede this thing working in the future if I have to use that up there on that part. And it looks like it came with a little piece of paracord and a scraper in case you didn't have one, like the knife or whatever. Like, you can use this. This has a 90-degree nice scraping spine on it, and it's got a little wrench in there, bottle opener. That's a nice little thing to keep on your keychain anyway, which I might do. And yeah, a piece of paracord. It's about, I don't know, about 3 foot long. You could, I'm sure, tie it through this hole, which I may do. I may not. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to carry this at, because this is too big for the fire steel loop on that sheath for this little knife. So yeah, that's what I got in the mail today, gang. So I'm pretty excited about that. This will be a nice one. I won't have to buy a fire steel for a long time. As you can, like, it's almost as big around as my ring finger. It is about as big around as my pinky finger. But yeah, pretty pumped about that. I paid $20 for it, and that should last a good long while. So yeah, I'll meet you back here in a second, and we will review what I bring to the field whenever I go for a hike in the woods. Not knock it over while I show you guys what I'm carrying today. So, got my little knife here that I had out, showing you that unboxing video. Return it home to its resting spot. And then I have basically my belt of stuff I carry, which over here, I got a water bottle. Inside here, there's a water bottle. Inside the zipper compartment here is water filtering systems to I could drink out of that lake if I wanted to. This is a first aid kit. It has many things: sutures, bandages, gauze, shit to stop a lot of bleeding, stuff like that. This can be used as a tourniquet. And then I have a large knife, the kukri, for chopping down brush or whatever. And it sits around my waist. I tie it up over my belt and over my, you can see I got that EDC pouch on, and I got that knife sheath right there. This all rides comfortably beside each other, and I just cinch it down like that. And I've got multiple options as far as carrying things. I can still pull this out and use it for small chores. I can open this pouch up and put anything I forage and find in there. And I try to keep things, I'll show you once I get this folded back up, how I wear what I'm bringing with me. And the purpose behind that is I like to keep, as you can see, it's a little kind of wonky right now, but I keep this knife back here. My hip is right here. I keep this knife back behind my hip. I keep this water bottle back behind my hip. This is in front of my hip. This is in front of my hip. The reason being, if I fall down, say this box is a water bottle and it's sitting directly on my hip bone, on the socket. I fall down and smash it into something. Now it's just like a fulcrum point for me to land on and bend my bones and sockets over top of. We don't need that. That's something to think about. You want to keep things off of your hips. That way if I fall down, I'm going to bust my ass, but I'm not going to have any other extra leverage or force added to that fall, is the idea. And I can access this knife. I can put it away. Easy peasy. I can get my water bottle, unzip, water bottle. And then if an emergency situation would happen and I need to get to the first aid kit, if it's my own emergency, I can pop these buttons and pull this off. I've got a release system there. Or I can just yank this off, maybe have to tie a tourniquet with this or whatever. But we have the technology. Also, I wanted to mention that while you're carrying whatever you're carrying, like if you have a knife like I have here, I would not want the knife oriented in a direction. See, this is how, I'll pull it out so you can see. This is how it lays when it's in the sheath. So if I fall down and something slams into this and pushes it through my sheath, it will come out and not poke me in this, what I call it, or I think other people call it that, is there's a triangle basically across here and then down through your growing area, including if I can get up in to where we can see here into your femoral arteries that are in here. If I were carrying something and I would fall in a way and it was oriented in a way where I could strike it on the ground and it could poke through my pants and hit into the side of my thighs in this triangle here, you can hit those arteries and it doesn't take hardly anything. If you get a tiny nick in one of those arteries, you can bleed to death before you can get to your car. You would have to do some serious emergency first aid on yourself in order to get yourself in a safe spot to even call for help. Like, arterial bleeding is nasty shit. Like, you don't want to be dealing with that. So I just thought I would throw that in, guys, and that goes for whenever you're carving, whittling, doing anything with your knife. You do not want to be doing it in your lap. And if you absolutely have to, you would need a piece of wood or leather, heavy, thick leather or wood to be your backstop on top of your lap or whatever. But I wouldn't even recommend that. I would lay down on my stomach and carve out in front of me up on my elbows or something before I would start trying to carve towards my fucking growing area. So yeah, don't do that. I'll see you here in a few. Peace out. Let's go. All right, gang. So with that information distributed to my YouTube family here, I'm just going to continue on walking here beside this little cove and up over the hill here. And I just noticed there's an alarming amount of trash around here. So one of these days soon, I'm going to come back here with a fucking trash bag. And I'm going to pick this shit up. Because evidently nobody else is going to. But, yeah, that's just me bitching about stuff. Being an old man. Well, gang, I don't got much else to say. So I'll probably just leave you with that. And I'll get back with you here. I noticed my most recent Pastor Blaster video got a copyright strike on it. And I think it's because I put a metal breakdown in it and did a fucking little goofy thing. And I've done it before and it didn't get fucking flagged. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. We'll have to fucking deal with that too. So, yeah. Just wandering through the woods, bitching about things in YouTube land. But, yeah. I don't know. I figure some of my viewers might like to just watch us walk through the woods. Maybe not. Leave me some feedback. If it's boring as fuck and you don't like to see it, let me know. Probably add a little bit of light music in whenever I get home and edit this bullshit. But yeah. We walk through the... Sometimes we gotta go off trail, gang. Beaten paths are for beaten men. But here's a beaten path. We'll get on it. Sometimes you gotta break some brush to get to the beaten path. But we're headed back out the way we came in. So, I'll see you guys on my next video. I'm probably gonna fucking reboot that fucking Pastor Blaster thing without the fucking metal breakdown, or I'll try to adjust the volume or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know. If you got any suggestions about that, fucking leave them in there too. And until next time, gang, peace out.